So Steinbeck has this lovely idea about addressing one person and not the crowd with one's writing. So I'll read the quotation. Your audience is one single reader. Forget the crowd. It doesn't exist. Pick out one real person, a real person you know, or an imagined one, and write to that one. And I love this idea because I've got a modern take on this, because your audience is always speaking to you nowadays. I think if you are on Substack and you're reading notes, the notes are like this living document. They're like a convulsing pulse of the human psyche, manifesting in real time, emerging out. And you can sit there and you can read the psychology, the hidden thoughts, the way that people are talking about the sort of mid space that they're in between one thing and becoming another, because that's what we're really doing so often when we're online. Of course, you've got the authority people, you've got the experts who are trying to do this, but what's lovely about Substack is it's this authentic space, and it's like you catch people mid-transformation that is between one thing and between the next. And if you think about it through the lens of Steinbeck, when he's talking about you as the writer, well, you're trying to address that one person. And I love that, because if you listen to your audience, if you can decipher what it is that they're saying, which is very often caught between one space and another, there's often a pain point, there's often a struggle, there's something that someone's feeling or something that someone is going through that they haven't quite named yet, they haven't got to it. And part of your job is to respond to that, to feel this, to articulate it, to be precise in your own language to the best of your own ability, to bring something of yourself, your own knowledge, your own wisdom, so that you can perhaps help them in that liminal space between two different things. So as for Steinbeck, we have the gift nowadays, because we don't just have to sit and imagine that one writer, because the whole world is actually speaking to us. So we can be within an active response in our writing, and we can answer those questions, and just as while in turn it can inspire us in what it is that we choose to write.